Well, good morning, gamers. This is SKS live from SKS land. I've left you all in suspense forever, but the forever is about to stop. We are finally here, the day of reckoning, where the harbinger of fail, SKS, will now start his Let's Play of Civil War Generals 2. It's probably going to be full of fail. It's probably going to be full of events where you're going to be like, why the hell did you do that? What the fuck are you doing? How could you do that, SKS? But what other way would you want that? So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be a long one. Most people, when they do this, they do individual campaigns that only last a little bit. But that's not my style. We're going to do the whole thing. The big one. The Civil War. Everything involved. Also in the vote, we determined we would be the South. We were going to be the Confederates. Let's go in here and check. I'm going to leave full visibility on just for the gamers. And let's change that to intermediate. We want random selections. Always. Everything else. Video clips on. Everything looks good. So let's go ahead and go with that. A lot of people wanted line of sight on, I think. Well, just a couple of people who played the game. But it just seems like full visibility will help you all see what the enemy's doing and how I counteract. And I think that'll be more enjoyable. Because if you're just sitting there playing in the dark, it's sometimes, I don't like watching that from my side. Meaning if I'm watching somebody else play a strategy game, I like to know what the enemy's doing and see how they counteract what they're doing. So I'm going to leave it on that. Alright. Confirm that. Alright. So now we got everything. Everything's good. Let's go ahead and hit the start button. Alright. The Civil War. This is the big one. Every battle in both theaters is linked and cross-linked in intricate fashion. Your performance in each battle will determine where your army must fight next, usually automatically, although sometimes you will face a choice. You will face choices. This full war campaign will almost never play out the same way twice. Although due to the Civil War Generals 2 attention to historical detail, victory is somewhat weighted toward the real-life winners. God help us be in the South, gamers. Play as the Union and try to avoid the North's early embarrassments in the Eastern Theater. Play as the South and attempt to do as well in the West as the Confederacy did in the early East. Whether you choose to fight for federalism or in the integrity of a great nation, or to establish your own homeland and defend your way of life, you face a long and torturous path to victory. Of course, they got Robert E. Lee up here and Ulysses S. Grant, which it wasn't Grant at the start, so it's kind of awkward how they have that, but these are the two big well-known ones. Let's click the start button. Enemy troop movements detected. Please wait while we gather intelligence. As you can see here, we're at Blackburn's Ford, and the North is pulling in the town. While their movement's going, I might have to speed up the troop movement. You all can let me know in the comments if you would like that. Alright, so it's my time. So let's go do a little bit of background before we get into this. I have to be a nerd. All this, Blackbird's Ford, is one of the first battles of the war. This was the one where they went and they sat on the hills and everybody was doing their picnics and having a great time. What you have to realize is everybody thought this would be the only battle and then everybody would go back home and everything would go back to normal. They didn't realize that the South was really coming to fight and they were ready for it. And as it automatically picks for me there, that's nice. They didn't realize what was going to happen, that it was going to turn into this big, long war. Everybody thought one battle, the war is going to be over. Alright, so this is all part of the Bull Run campaign. And what you need to know about that is the Civil War started with the attack on Fort Sumter. The Confederates opened fire on that on April 12, 1861. You all ought to write that down. Everybody needs to know, April 12, 1861. 3 months later, there had not been a fight. That's what brings us here. In early July, the North learned that South forces under Beauregard were 25 miles from Washington at Manassas Junction, aka Bull Run. So to clear this, to clear the threat to the northern capital, because I mean the South was right there. Theoretically, in this battle, the South won decisively and could have went across the bridges and hit Washington and took it over, and the war would have been over. But they didn't. because they wanted to fight a gentleman's war. But to clear away this threat, General McDowell led soldiers to the south to Blackburn's Ford to stop them. Spies in Washington, the South, found out about the move and rushed General J.E. Johnston's 11,000 men to help repulse the attack. After a brief skirmish at Blackburn's Ford on July 18th, so we're on, should be July 18th, which is what it says at the top up there. See that, gamers? July 18th, 1861, 9 a.m. This battle takes over, and this is where they thought it would all end after this battle. But it doesn't. We know that there's 4 more years of fighting, and I'll tell you more about the first Battle of Bull Run when we get there. But what I'm going to try to do is I'll try to find statistics for each battle that there is, and at the end of the battle I'll try to put them up there. Now, by no means am I perfect at this game, and by no means am I going to win every battle. I will lose bad. If I make mistakes, I will pay for them. I am not an expert. But I'm going to try to do my best and see what we can do. Now, I have to be careful because left-clicking moves, or right-clicking moves them, and the other click doesn't. So I have to be really careful. But I need to get set up for defense here. Usually at Blackburn's Ford, the best thing to do is to have it set up to where you can attack them when they come across the channel. Now, these victory points here, let me bring out my menu. Victory points. We definitely want to make sure we keep these, because we get 5 for taking those, but we don't really get, you know, minus 15 if they take that. It's, I don't know, gamers. It's one of those things where you just want to, you'll make your own victory points pretty much. You could rush ahead here and try to take that, but the way their troops are moving on the road, they're going to be here. They're going to be on top of the hill. The biggest thing is not to ever let them take this hill right here. Now, sometimes what I do is I'll send a unit over here as a decoy and take him up the side just to draw some of their troops away. But the thing I need to watch about now is I need to have good supremacy fire. Now, I have that right here. They're going to set up artillery on this hill. And I apologize for this humongous thing here, but I'll try to move it the best I can. This cannon is in position to defend this right here. Now, the only problem with that is he can only fire right there. So normally I'll try to move him a little bit, but that still can be awkward. So here's where I got to make a decision. Do I keep this guy here so he can put more fire on these guys, or do I move him so he can hit this first spot here? Because they can't cross the river here. They can either go way over here and cross, and then they'll have to, yeah, they're not going to do that. So they got 2 places they can cross, and right here, and over here, and usually they never come over there. So let's see what kind of firepower we're dealing with as they come over. We got 27 here, 24, 37, and 29. So those are some kind of strong units. I have, let's see, I have 76 because we have James Longstreet, thank God. 40, 44, and 43. So we're dealing with some very good soldiers here. So theoretically, I could go up on the hill and push them back, but I don't think it's a good sound strategy. It's just one of those things you have to think about, gamers. Because these guys right here, Moore's group, they're dug in, and they can't attack anybody from there. So I never understood that. So if I see, here's what's going to happen. If I run up here, I'm going to be going uphill and trying to take this victory point, and then they're going to be coming at me, and they get a lot of reforces, and so do we, but the reforces will be farther away. So again, this is one of those things I have to figure out what I want to do. I don't know if I want to go forward and attack, because their troops are kind of in the same shape we are. They're just not as strong, but of course they are, you know, they're already set up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up kind of a trap. Let's see, I'm going to put, let's move you here. you here. Longstreet can move there. I think I need to move this guy so I can get better cover. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, here they could fire across this ridge. Let's see. Alright, that gives me a little bit better. So next turn we'll put those guys there. And these guys I'm going to move right here and set them up. Now what I'm going to try to do is bait them across so that we could surround them and start really giving it to them. Let's see if I can remember my shortcut keys. Alright, you guys can oversupply. Longstreet's guys can chill out there. Everybody else is good, so let's end our turn. I could have just made a very big mistake. Maybe I should press, but we don't know yet. It's one of those things. What are you doing, SKS? You're an idiot. You should go after them. They don't even know you're there, but yes. We have 21 turns to really screw up. Alright, so let's go ahead, and we can't fire on them yet. Go ahead and dig our guys in, oversupply them so they'll get ready. Better oversupply them now because that won't be an option here soon. And I know you're all like, what are you doing? This is stupid. Oh, you're gonna get killed. If we go into the officer's report, let's go to the command tent. You'll see that we will eventually get reinforcements at around 11:30. They're going to come from two different sides. So I'll probably take one of those, and we'll keep getting them throughout the day. Especially at, what is 13:30? 1:30? We'll start getting a lot of men in, and that's our last reinforcements. Such as a big 1,200 unit, and I'll try to lead them around the side and cheat the system a little. But we'll have to see if that works out. Because the thing I have to worry about is they have better artillery, and if the artillery starts shredding me, I'm up shit creek. And the computer does a great job of cheating, and it knows exactly where to go to where your cannons cannot shoot them. Alright, so let's see what we could do. Alright, we've caught them down here. So here's exactly what we want to do. Is we actually have 2 shots on those guys, and I'm actually going to take it, because they're 27, our guy here is 47. So the more that we weaken them, the better off. So here's the opening shots of the war. It looks like they're sending all their guys over there. I might have to move Longstreet over, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. That, just in case. But let's open fire on Jones's unit. So let's give them hell, boys. We've caught them with their britches down. Have at them. Alright, so they lost 3 firepower, only 4 men, but their morale's dropping. And as you can tell, the unit is weak. So we got another shot on them here. We've caught them down. They get extra damage because they are not in fighting stance. So we get shoot from the woods. We're going to take them down another 3 notches. So they're down to 21 compared to our 47. So that looks really good to me. Let's get our troops ready. Our troops are building up. Again, if they leave this door open, I might just swing through and knock the shit out of them. But it just depends, gamers. It really just depends. Because I know they're going to set up their artillery now, and they're going to give me hell, because they're going to have 3 cannons shooting down on me. Alright, so here's what they did, and this is what I wanted to cause. We have a log jam here. They can't go around, so it's going to be 1 unit versus that. Now, I don't have a shot on them, but which is very unfortuitous, because I thought I did. But I will be able to shoot some of their cannons here, and these guys. So let's go ahead and take out their cannons. These are going to be shooting over here. So let's see, 28 men, 30 men. let's hit this one on the hill because he's going to be pelting my guys here. Alright, so we're just trying to wear them down a little bit. Can't get a shot on them. I'm actually going to shoot this group coming at me. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Let's go ahead and move Longstreet in. 51, 21. Okay, so he can get around there now, so that's not a good thing. So let's go ahead and attack him. Maybe I left the door open way too far. That's probably not a good idea. It's okay, gamers. We'll work around that. Now they're going to pelt me with their artillery. God, I lost 5 firepower. Alright, so they backed their one guys up. And that's great because they actually left them in the open here for me to hit them. I want to hit both units. And we took them both down, and I should be able to, yes, do it right again. Let's hit both units. Woohoo! Alright, so we beat the snot out of this unit, as you can tell. They're down to 260 men. A lot of them are not even in fighting condition. And we do have this group here. So I'm going to just, let's ransack them. We're going to have to be careful about fighting here because I don't want to get Garland's group ran down. We lost 8, so he won't be able to fight next turn. But with Longstreet here, we should be able to break them. Alright, so that unit has got some major problems. They probably won't be able to attack. Over here on this side, 34, 45, 45, both guys. I don't know if I want to order a charge. But let's see, the unit behind them is 28. But we're going to hit with artillery, so I'm going to go ahead and launch an attack. I'm going to be a little aggressive here at the start, just because I feel like I need to. Alright, so we wore them down a little bit, so now I will issue the charge. They will do it for you, sir, but you need to put your silver tongue to work. 1,300, yes. Sir, the defenders' men have given up their ground. Hell yeah. Run back to Washington, you little bitches. Uh-oh, it's the bayonets. Alright, the only problem with that is that did leave us open there to attack, so next turn we'll probably get it. But I still have enough strength maybe to hold them off, so we'll see. Oh, we went right into artillery range. What was I thinking? Alright, so they're falling back a little bit. Oh, we got some infantry. We got some reinforcements. Yeah. Alright, so these guys are backed up. They do have their artillery set up strong. That's kind of scary. I need to worry about that. Who do I want to hit? I think I actually want to hit that group right there to chase them away. So if we can break them, we can get rid of them. That's the go anyhow. Guess it didn't work. Oh well. Let's see, let's move my reinforcements up. Let's see what we have here. We have a 24 unit and a 13, so they're not really that strong. But they are extra men that we need in the fray. Over here we have a 25 and a 21. Excellent. We can move them up big time. Okay, so things are looking good. So you see, now they're trying to start the same thing. Let's see, 11. I actually don't think. We'll dig these guys in. I don't think that they can withstand another attack, so I'm going to go up here with Longstreet. Yeah. Oh wow, 58 guys lost on the attack there. We only lost 3. So yeah, that's put them down a little bit. We're going to get belted again with artillery here, so I need to really press the attack. Because when their reinforcements come, they get strong reinforcements. Alright. Let's see. Sir, if we do not capture the enemy's position...
No, sir.
I don't think they're that weak, so that would be bad. Alright, so these guys here, we'll have them dig in and oversupply. It's already getting... Yeah, we're going to get pelted here for the next couple of turns, unless I can get them to break. Oh, they're going to hit Longstreet. He'll lose like 10 in firepower. Bullshit! That's ridiculous. There's no reason he should have lost that much supply power. Alright, so they actually give up ground, and we got more reinforcements. Oh, this could be the start of something glorious, gamers. Alright, took a minute there to save, just in case it crashes, because the game likes to. Let's see here. Let's move some more reinforcements up. Ooh, another strong unit. Their morale is all a little down because they've not fought. They don't know, they're not sure of how the war is going to go. Who can we hit here? Well, that artillery is going to get, well, I don't know. We both can hit that artillery. I don't know if this unit, oh yeah. Let's see, 14, 24. Do I want to launch the shot against these guys, or I don't think we're going to have 2 units crossing here. I think I'll weaken these guys up. These guys, they look like they're about to fall apart. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Man, we're going to be going uphill, that's the only problem. Come on, Longstreet, I know you can do it, buddy. He didn't do it as good as I thought he would.
At ease, man.
Alright, so let's move some more guys up here, get ready to attack. We need some more supports right there. So I think we can move this guy up another spot. There we go. And we'll dig this guy in so he can get supplied. Resupply here. I think that unit's in dire need, so they're going to pelt us this turn with some more artillery. They're just hoping their reinforcements can arrive. And hopefully we can break through before that, so we'll have the high ground and be able to... Oh, sorry, gamers, I didn't mean to skip that. Oh, they've got more guys coming in here. I bet they're really strong units. Oh, they got Sherman, what the fuck? I saw that. Don't think I didn't see that up there. We got Cameron, ooh, strength of 73. They got strength of 4 full, and then 83. Holy shit. I thought I saw, oh, it must have just been him moving all his units. Wow. Wow is all I gotta say. With these reinforcements coming in, I don't know if it's wise enough to go over there and take that high ground, or because if we expose ourselves, do here. I'm not a fan of... We've got to break this artillery here. There we go. Alright, you all run. You drag that artillery and get out of here. Okay, now we need to loosen these guys up a little bit. Get them a little loose in the cage. Let's see, we should be able to go up here, and we've cut them limbered up. Butcher them, men. The defending general received a mortal wound and has been replaced by a second in command. Oh, shit. Oh! Shit on! I wonder if it was a cannon shot. Leaders killed. One defender. Glad it wasn't Longstreet. Alright, so what do we want to do, gamers? I think we can actually get up there and get established. That's what I'm thinking. We can always fall back. Oh, that's a bad move right there. Let's leave this guy here to get defended. Let's see, 24, 22, 37. So we'll move you back and move you up here to attack. Then again, I might push them away and totally like return and get back just so I don't have to. Let me take these victory labels off. Just so I don't have to worry about dealing with all of them. Let's move our guys up. Get them ready. Start to resupply. Because we're gonna need it, I believe, gamers. I really don't know what to do. If I could break them, do I take this hill? Do I stay up here because we'll be fighting on even open terrain? Down here, I can keep them, fight them. You know, I think I need to go up here and take a sweep at their guys, but I don't know. It's something for me to think about. Right there is what's killing me. That artillery is beating the shit out of me. I don't know why they're going down there to fight. See, they're right here, and instead of staying on the road, these big strong units are heading south. They're probably going to go for this little crossing here at McLean's Ford. We can block that up easy. I'll actually do that right now. But here's where we need to be really careful. What do we want to do? We want to hit them guys? Both of those units will flee if I hit them. 16, 17, 17. We're probably going to attack. Let's see. Where's my report? I need to know my terrain height. They're on the same terrain, so we'll probably attack them. These guys can hit both of these units. Yeah. Sir, the defenders' men are giving up their ground, running back to Washington. Sweet Jesus. So we can go up here and scare these guys a little bit. Defenders' men are giving up their ground. They're running back to Washington too. Hope the people on the hills are enjoying their picnic. Oh man, I really wished I could get Longstreet down there on that, but you know. Let's see, what are we gonna do now, gamers? Let's see, 26, 16. This guy's beat the snot. That's what I thought. We've really put a hurting on them so far in this first attack, but I'm still worried about their reinforcements coming in. Sorry, I'm not really talking much. I'm sitting here just taking it in of how they're kind of going to hell in a handbasket. I'll leave these guys back here to resupply and get built back up.
At ease, man.
Because I know we're going to need them here soon. Bringing in some of my stronger units here to reinforce. Okay, we've already attacked. We'll have to think about moving artillery up here soon. But that shouldn't be a big issue. So let's see what the next turn brings. And those guys will be back soon. Ooh, up close and personal. Bam. Can't let Longstreet get beat up too much because he's one of the strongest units I have. And here come the reinforcements, so we're going to have to be really careful. But till they get established, it's not going to be a big deal. I wonder if they're still going to head down there on that side. No, they're bringing these units straight at me. We got more reinforcements. Oh, nice. Get up there is all I got to say. I'll take another cannon. Or artillery, excuse me.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Go there, right now. Why? Because I told you to. Alright, let's have you... You can't dig in, so we might have to back you up. Let's see, they got the 72 guy coming down there. Now they're bringing 82 and 78 and 71 right at me. Alright, let's see what my cannon fire can do. Can we loosen any of these guys up? Yeah. We can hit that guy right there. We need to. Oh, we compelled him twice. Nice. Let's see what we got here. We have a unit. 19 and 20. Oh, I know what I'm going to do here. Oh, he gave up his ground. That's not what I wanted to do. I was wanting to do a rear attack on him, but that'll work. Okay, I'll just attack again here.
No, sir.
Let's see. No, we can't attack that, so let's hit him again. Oh man, they just keep running into the circle. So it helps me establish like an iron front up here. So maybe we can get up there and establish a wall. I don't know. I still have not figured that out yet. Because if I come up here and maybe establish a perimeter, I might be okay, but I don't know. I really don't know yet.
At ease, man.
Oh, I don't want to change his name. I could change his name, but I don't really want to.
At ease, man.
Some of these dudes I want to let get a little stronger. Surround these guys. Let's go ahead and attack this artillery. It's probably a stupid idea, but I gotta weaken them somehow. Just want to be on high, even ground there with Longstreet. Alright, we have a troop of 50 here. Yeah, I think if I come up here I could set up a perimeter on this mountain. Maybe. Oh, that's probably too far. I'm gonna get... Oh, I can still change them. Okay, sweet. I think I've moved everybody. Alright. Here's where I start getting nervous, because when their reinforcements come in, they pack a punch. Pack a punch, gamers. Oh, they're going to set up their artillery way back there, aren't they? what to do now? What to do? Because that artillery will beat the snot out of me pretty much. Broke them here, but they got all the reinforcements coming, and that's a lot of reinforcements. I think I'm gonna back Longstreet out. If I can get rid of their artillery here. And that worked out. Sorry I got impatient there, gamers. Let's see if we can go ahead and just rout them. The defending general was gravely wounded. His second in command has taken over. Jesus Christ. They always show artillery fire after he gets shot. It always makes me think that he got shot with a cannonball. As gruesome as that is, it would still be an awesome thing to see, as saw in the movie Glory. Alright, so let's see. What do we want to do, gamers? Do we back up? Because look, they're sending this group down here to take this spot. I'm actually going to move you here. I might move you over here. Do we stay and fight them on the hill, or do we retreat? Part of me wants to stay and fight on the hill, but the other part doesn't. We don't get any more reinforcements. No more reinforcements. We fight with what we got. I'm honestly thinking about pulling my guys back. This unit's beat to death, this unit's beat to death, this unit's beat to death. This unit's going to start raining down shit on us. That unit's running 688, 831, but look at their firepower, and we don't have any artillery to cover us here. Even if I pick my artillery up, shit, we created more victory points. Fuck! Actually, might have to just move my artillery up. It's not something I really wanted to do, but I think it's something we'll work on. Might have been a big mistake, gamers. We'll see. Oh, Lord. Here we go. I dread this kind of... We should be able to dig in and hold it, I think. Because they've only got one artillery until they start wasting all their morale to get more artillery.